Welcome to another episode of Bird Talk featuring your host Elijah Hernandez, and sadly, my other co-hosts, Michael and Christian, aren't able to make it due to their truly busy schedule during build season. However, we have two guest hosts, Julie Nguyen and Anika Garza, stepping in to fill in the roles as co-hosts today. So
my name is Julie Nguyen. I'm the Chief Executive Officer for the Buchanan Bird Brains, and Anika.
And I'm Anika Garza. I'm the Director of Accounting for the Buchanan Bird Brains.
So how's your guys' build season been?
So far, it's been great. We have had so many changes, and a lot of the new projects that we had were kind of late starters, but once we realized how to divvy up the tasks, we were finally able to start getting the momentum going and start getting workshops out, start making binders, start hosting events and everything. So as of right now, we are on it with the planning and executing of all of our projects.
Yeah. What about you, Nika?
My build season's been great so far, getting a lot of work done. We got our business plan done.
Yeah, 2 days.
Yeah, working on the chairman's binder right now, getting those pages churned out. So it's been pretty good so far.
Yeah. You know, one thing people don't really mention, in all the glamour of build season, it's always like, doing work all the time, but people don't realize how much that results in zero sleep.
I think Julie knows that too well.
No, yeah. These past 2 days, Monday I slept 4 hours. Then yesterday I slept maybe 5 hours working on the chairman's binder with Julie. And I know Julie, since she has plenty of other extracurricular activities, it's practically no sleep. It's just always 24/7.
Yeah, it really is difficult. And I don't know. For the past 2 weeks, things have been a lot more hectic because of all of my other extracurriculars. But it's mainly I mainly did it to myself. We wanted to get things done quicker, and that's exactly what we did. We got the business plan done in 2 days. We got our chairman's questions outlined and done and ready to be reviewed by our mentors. And then we got our activity book ready to print out for our first manuscript draft. And we finished. We're almost done with the chairman's binder. So from that point on, it's just printing photos and making sure everything's perfect.
Yeah, since Julie's a veteran on our team, senior, about to graduate, it's definitely a different perspective for me, and also Anika, who's a sophomore. So how's it your second time around?
I feel like I didn't really do much last year, but being on IR this year and getting involved with the binders and stuff is really fun. And I think that, having your team need you to be there is a really good experience. And just, getting all this work done, I just feel so accomplished on the team now.
Yeah. And also, how does it all blend in with your guys' schedules?
Well, do you want me to list what my schedule is, or?
No, just go through where does robotics all end up fitting into it?
Yeah, so well, clearly you guys know that I have a lot of stuff that I'm doing other than outside of robotics. I'm doing key club, piano, orchestra, violin, and all of those instruments. And then I have my AP classes, of course, and then I have CSF stuff I have to worry about. There's just a lot of other things that I wanted to be involved in other than robotics, but robotics was just something that I couldn't skip out on because of the team environment and just the sheer amount of advantage that you get within skills and with for the future. So for sure, ever since I was formulating my schedule for the upcoming years, I made sure to make robotics a central part of my day or my year. So.
Yeah, not to mention you're the CEO.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it only took 4 years, guys. It's been
4 years. That's all 2015. That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of things have changed. A lot of things. Today's Team 1671 is it's a completely different team from what I've witnessed before, for the better.
Yeah. It's at least 4 iPhones have been made in that time. Okay,
I'm not that old, but okay.
No, yeah, what was it? That's 2015. That's maybe an iPhone
Maybe
4, right?
iPhone.
Actually,
no, not
what?
iPhone
maybe
4.
like iPhone
iPhone 4
5.
came out
iPhone
earlier.
5?
iPhone 6.
What are we on now?
I don't know.
We're on
10?
10.
They
10?
skipped like
They skipped 9.
they skipped 9. Yeah.
Yeah. We're on
Okay,
10.
so
That's
that's
not our
10,
problem.
8, 7, 6, 4. Yeah. You're 4. Yeah, that's a
I'm
4.
four
iPhones
You're
in high
yeah.
school.
Yeah, exactly. No, yeah, I gotta.
Teenagers, this is what we put the scale on. How many iPhones in are you to high school?
Yeah, I mean, not to mention we're a robotics team, so technology is kind of our thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
but
and that reminds me of the whole Screenagers. And for those of you that don't know, Screenagers was this video that our high school showed us in order to convince us not to go on our phones.
well, it was more.
No.
It was more of like a.
Yeah.
So we have this series, like series of classes called Digital Citizenship, and
Oh,
it
yeah.
pretty much teaches us to be better people on the internet and with like while we're interacting with others, because like our generation today,
Yeah.
a lot of like, although technology is really important and it shows how much we've progressed, it's very easy to have the humanity removed out of human interaction because you're talking over a screen.
Yeah.
Hence the term screenagers, which was what they called our generation. So, I mean, I guess we're not millennials anymore. We're screenagers.
Were we ever millennials to begin with?
Yeah.
She's just bringing up the topic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it? But anyways, that reminds me. Do you guys remember, what was it? Human Relations Day last year.
Oh yeah.
Human relations day.
What was it? So I don't want to bring up the exact title of the video because it's out there, and I don't want to. I don't want to go hating on it, but I'm gonna start hating on it. I'm not gonna go by its title. All respect to the creator of the video. I'm sure that individual had great intentions, but it was one of the weirdest videos I've ever seen in high school. I think honestly my entire life, because it had to be made like when did what was it, Radioactive, that song come out?
Oh, that's old.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the video opens up with like that dubstep.
Oh yeah, the dubstep
Yeah.
Radioactive.
It opens up right with the dubstep.
Doesn't it have like really intense dubstep at the
Yeah,
very
it
end?
does.
Yeah.
It does.
Oh my goodness.
No, throughout the entire video. And what it's supposed to be is an encouragement to, students not to be, in short, bullies, and just to treat everyone with respect and fairness, as we all would like to be treated that way. But it's just very hard to take in that when you just hear in the background, like, yeah,
The crazy dubstep.
in the back. In the background, someone's getting bullied, and then you just hear radioactive. Yeah, it's just like I can't take it seriously.
Yeah.
It was just so much, like every little scene.
I mean, for Screenagers, did you guys listen to the end credits? The rap song
Oh
they
my god,
made?
the rap song
There
was so good.
there was a rap
I
song.
loved it.
There was a rap song made just for Screenagers. It was an original soundtrack.
It was an original
It was
soundtrack.
original?
It was original. It
Whoa.
was about Screenagers, and that was literally, I think that was what it's called, Screenagers.
It
But
was fire.
No, yeah, there's like the Black Panther soundtrack, the Spider-Man soundtrack,
Yeah,
and then there's the Screenagers soundtrack.
Oh my goodness.
No, yeah, that is. No, yeah, that's
Yeah,
man.
I mean, I don't know what other schools do to bring about like awareness to these issues, but our school's been doing a lot recently, and I think they're definitely trying to.
It's better to try than just
Yeah,
leave
they're
it.
definitely trying to like make it make it more popularized with like
No, yeah.
Yeah,
our
with
grades,
the kids.
with the Screenagers.
I think we just have to tone down a little bit on the dubstep, just a little bit.
A little bit.
Oh my gosh, I just remember
Dubstep was so 2013.
the main character. He begins as a bully, then ends up becoming a good person at the end after learning his lessons. During this one scene, he goes into the restroom and he just sees like himself, and he sees all these negative traits he has about himself. And right in the background, you just hear like the build up, like I just can't take dubstep seriously in 2019.
I can't believe they put that in there though.
Yeah.
I was thinking that it was gonna be popular.
You can take lo-fi rap though.
Anika has a very honest. It bothers me. She has a serious problem with my music preference.
Okay, like lo-fi is okay. Like lo-fi is good music.
Lo-fi's great.
Lo-fi is amazing, but then like you add the rap, and then like you just
Lo-fi
hear
rap
like
is fine.
it's fine. It's just you play it so often.
I've only played it like maybe like a couple times.
Not gonna lie, he's trying to change. He's been like adding some variety. He like adds
Yeah.
some like
You
early
even had
2000s
you even set up
music.
your music request list now.
Yeah.
So people could request songs.
Yes, yeah. So
Yeah.
we'd be eating dinner and we'd have like our list of like song requests, and Elijah will just sift through all of them and like play the clean ones, of course.
The clean one.
The clean songs are very important on this team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of dinner,
Dinner.
so Elijah, you had your first taco
Yeah, I had my.
and your first boba.
Yeah, it was
Wow.
for my New Year's resolution. I said that I would start trying a new food every week because we could probably do a full podcast about how many foods I haven't eaten. So, yeah, the new foods I've tried beginning this January at the first week. Actually, I don't know. Actually, no, I started at the beginning of the school year when we got
Oh,
into
yeah,
school,
yeah.
not at 19. I've tried taco, boba, ketchup.
What?
Yeah, I've
yeah,
never had
yeah.
ketchup.
Well, that's not technically
Yeah.
not a food. Though it's a condiment.
I think
Yeah.
it counts. It's
He didn't like it though. Did you
No,
like-
I
you
did
didn't-
not
you didn't
like ketchup.
I don't like ketchup either, to be honest.
Really?
So. It's
ketchup.
okay.
It's okay.
Yeah, and then I tried Takis.
You
Taki?
tried your first burger a while ago.
Yeah,
Oh,
I tried that a lot. Look,
Honestly, Elijah, I don't even know what you like.
was
Yeah.
I
What
tried
do
a
you
different.
eat?
I tried a cheeseburger.
Are you gonna try bacon anytime soon?
I
You've
mean,
never had
He's
bacon?
never had
no,
bacon.
I've never had bacon. It's not. It would just have to be. I don't know. Offered to me, I guess. Like I'm not gonna go out of my way to find the bacon.
True, but honestly, if I were to buy someone bacon, I'd buy it for myself rather than give it to someone else. To be, in all honesty, so I mean, maybe because you like burritos, maybe we'll try to get you a breakfast burrito.
Oh yeah.
Breakfast burritos sound horrible to me.
Oh my god.
Like I've never even
all
had.
you eat is bean and cheese burritos, right?
No. Yeah, bean and cheese
Bean
burritos.
and
my
cheese
God.
burritos, chicken nuggets,
Fries.
soda, fries,
Yeah.
any variation or take on pizza.
No,
Dr.
no,
Phil.
no, 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 no.
And you,
Pepperoni and cheese pizza.
And bagel
cheese-
bites.
They're not bagel bites. They're wait, I think the brand name's Tostinos.
oh, Totino's pizza.
Totino's pizza rolls, yeah.
Oh,
Only the
my
pepperoni
God,
ones though.
okay.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
You eat
What's wrong
hot
with
pockets
Totino's?
too?
Nah, I don't have hot
I'm,
pockets.
there's something wrong with Totino's if it makes up 75% of your diet.
It doesn't make up 75% of my
It
diet.
makes up 80% of your
I would say like okay, my daily eating schedule. I wake up.
Down some soda.
No, I get 2 bottles of water actually. I drink at the very least 2
Healthy.
bottles of water
And then
every day.
he comes to kick off morning every single year
Oh my
with
God,
a
yes.
big what is it
Was
called?
like
The big,
7-Up,
those
32
big
ounce?
plastic cups.
Oh my god.
Yeah, full of soda.
It might have been bigger than 32 ounces.
Oh,
I didn't just go
my
to.
God.
Actually, no, I had to be. That's the super big goal.
48?
Yeah,
Maybe.
so everyone's here with their coffee, their morning coffee, and he's drinking his
Yes.
soda.
Oh my god.
No, yeah. I mean, like the
But
way.
it's okay. He takes his daily vitamins. That's all that matters.
Yeah, yeah,
Elijah, that's what's keeping you alive right now.
yeah.
Man, I think this podcast has just turned into exposing Elijah for his
Exposing
eating habits.
for my eating habits. I hope like someday like someone's gonna be like, oh wow, you're so uncultured. Let me buy you all this food.
I mean,
I think it-
the boosters
Okay.
are doing a pretty good job at trying to culture.
Yeah, they're
us.
trying to culture you, but like, you just deny it.
You just choose not to.
I
eat
know.
it. It's fine. When we go to competition, he has to eat it.
Yeah, that's the only food you get, Elijah.
No,
You're gonna
yeah.
die.
No, that reminds me. When for cross country, I went to a camp over in Morro Bay, and I was frightened. I was like, "Dang, if they don't have food I like, what's my plan?"
Oh my god.
And actually, they never figured out. But what I did, okay, so we're at a campground, right? And I'm like, okay, we're by like this pier of some sorts that goes to a lake, and I know there's a restaurant.
Oh my god.
If I just run off like really quickly, get a whole bunch of fries, go back, I'd be set.
This is how
And
all horror movies start, by the way.
No, yeah, and there's this really cool.
That one kid that leaves from the campgrounds to go get fries.
Fries.
Yeah, and there's this really cool scene here, and he guided me over there, and then I got fries. Really nice people over there. And, okay, then I got the fries. I went back, and then I pretended to be asleep, so then they would just leave me alone in the
Oh
tent.
my god, with your fries?
Yeah, and I just ate that all of the fries.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
What grade were you in?
You
That
sound
was
like a little kid.
I was going into freshman year.
Oh, fresh. Okay,
It's
I
a
was
summer.
gonna be like, I thought you were gonna be like saying, oh, I was like A in like second grade, and I just snuck off and I met all
Yeah.
these seniors.
No, yeah. I met all these. No.
That's why I got confused. I was so
No,
confused.
yeah. That's a yeah, oh my gosh, no. Oh, that's scary.
Oh, actually, on that topic, have you guys ever had? Okay, what are some interesting experiences you guys have had with upperclassmen since you've joined the team?
Upperclassmen?
Yeah, specifically upperclassmen, because like, there's like, in order to like integrate into
Yeah.
the team, you know. Like,
I
you gotta,
have
like-
one.
Oh God, go.
Oh god, go.
It's actually about yeah, I'll say it. Our chief communications officer,
Oh,
Sarah
calling people
Cook.
out.
Yeah, she'll hear this eventually. But okay, so I mean, she's an upperclassman now. At the time, she was just a sophomore, but she's older than me, so it still counts. So I was just joining the team, coming right out of 8th grade, and I remember this mysterious number texted my phone, and what was it? And left a voicemail, and the voicemail was like, "This is a call from the Fresno County Police Department." Yeah,
Oh my God.
you know? And off the jump, I'm like, okay, whoa. Dang, they finally caught me. Yeah.
For what?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know. Who knows what they could have caught me for? Anything. But, okay, they call, and I'm like, oh, wonder what this is about. And then it's like, a message has been left for you. Press number 1 to open the message.
Yeah.
And then I just hear like, hey, yo, Juan. Yo, I need you. Come by the pen. I was like, who's Juan?
That was the question.
Yeah, I was like, who's Juan?
Not the I need you.
No, yeah, and I'm like, okay, whatever. It's a voicemail. Funny. But then he texts me. Like, sounding very mad
Who won?
at Juan for not coming by.
Oh my god.
Because he wasted the collect call on, on Juan.
Collect call.
Is that what it's called?
I don't know.
No. Well, the one phone call you
The
got
one
was
phone
from
call.
the police.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So he's like, yo, Juan, why weren't you at the police department? I needed you. You know? He sounded very, he emphasized like, yo, we got to meet up soon though. Where you at? I'm going to be here. Come over. And then, what was it? I read this and I'm like, oh my gosh. I have criminal affiliation now.
Criminal affiliations that I don't know of.
Exactly.
Your name is Juan now.
My name is Juan now. Yeah. That's my undercover name. And yeah. And like Sarah, I show Sarah this. And she's like, "Oh wow, wild." And then she takes my phone and texts the guy. Like, "Hey yo, it's Juan. We definitely got to meet up soon."
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
And I was like I was like, "Oh my gosh. He's going to find me."
He's gonna hunt you down from the police station.
No, yeah, at that point he was out. He was out of there.
Oh great, that
No,
makes
he
it
was
better.
just trying to. No, yeah, he's trying to meet this guy Juan, do some business. And then I freaked out for like a whole the entire day. I was like, dang, I'm a felon now.
Felon.
I'm a felon, yeah. Yeah, I just sort of caught it. It was like a disease, just through the phone.
That's it? That's the end of the story?
No, then it goes, he texts me like a few more times after that reply. Like, yo, Juan. Like, yo, Juan. Like, he goes on this whole rant about, like, some, like, business that happened over in Fresno.
Oh my
Like, this
Oh
whole
my
going, like,
God.
man, it really went bad out there. Glad he made it out.
What is this, the frontier? Why does it sound like one of the dialogues from like those Call of Duty video games?
Oh my God.
Call of Duty?
Like we're the only one left. I have
Yeah.
a journal for you in this truck.
Oh my God.
No.
It's up to you to take it from here.
No.
No, yeah. And I think it was so scary, and I didn't know what to do. And I think I even replied back one time. I think I said something like, oh man, too bad. And that's the end of my history as Juan.
What is
Wait, that's it?
Yeah, I blocked the number.
Oh, I thought you were gonna like say like, oh, someone pranked me or something.
No, this is all real. And over the years, every once in a while I'll get another, hello, this is the Fresno Police Department.
that is
Oh my
so
God.
good.
I'm sorry, I can't.
I'll
I
get a
would
call.
like contact them.
I
and tell
know,
them
me
to stop.
too.
And yeah, so yeah, thanks Sarah for that.
I mean, you're a felon now. You got a record.
I've got a record,
Oh
yeah.
my God.
Juan Hernandez.
Juan Hernandez. We don't know it's Juan Hernandez. It could be Juan Garza, Juan Toledo, Juan.
Could be my cousin.
So yeah, we don't know. It could have been any last name. Juan Hernandez, Juan Nguyen.
Our name. I don't think I've ever met another person with the surname Nguyen and the first name Juan. Okay, well, I mean, my sister's name is Juan, but the spelling is
Yeah, the
completely
spelling is
different.
different.
It's like O-A-N-A, just not
J-U-A-N.
J-U-A-N.
Juan.
That's so random.
Juan Nguyen, yeah.
Oh man.
But yeah, that's one experience I had with an upperclassman. What about you two?
You have anything?
I don't know. I can't think of anything. I was really shy on the team last year.
Yeah.
I never talked.
What about the more recent days?
Yeah, okay, so, like, for the past week, Julie's been getting, like, the minimal amount of sleep you need to survive. She's been getting, like, 2 hours a night or something. So whenever she comes to robotics, she gets this toy robot from our, the teacher in the room. She gets the robot, and it's, like, joints can bend in, like, every which way. So all she does is she plays with the robot, and she's like, let's finish chairman's pages, and then she'll go with the robot for, like, an hour and, like, play with stretching its limbs, and she'll be laughing so hysterically and looking at me.
And the funny part is that Anika was actually taking a video of me while I was playing this, and we were actually meeting one of the mentors of the FTC team, Half-Wit Hatchlings. She came to give me a letter, and so as Anika is recording and I'm watching this video afterwards, I see the lady walk past me, look at me, and then just walk away. So I mean,
Julie needs sleep.
yeah, it's okay.
You had to wake up early for piano today, and
Yeah, I did.
How?
I woke up
when?
early yesterday too.
When did you wake up?
I woke up at around 6:30.
6:30.
Yeah, and then I did a little bit of practice, and then I went to orchestra.
Oh man,
And then we
Yeah.
practiced there.
Oh.
that's not a lot of sleep. Yeah.
I mean, you're not you're one to talk. You don't sleep either.
Well, yeah.
And you don't sleep either.
I get like 6 hours a night.
6
That's
hours?
pretty solid.
I mean,
Compared to you.
true.
Yeah.
6 hours is the maximum sleep that we can get.
What was it? I'm actually in this cart psychology class, and we were learning today about sleep. Us teenagers, we're supposed to have at least 9 hours
Yeah,
of sleep.
that's what they always say.
That's what, yeah.
But you know, screenagers never
Screenage
happens.
never happens, yeah.
It's all about blue light coming from the screens, keeping us up at night.
Yeah. What about you, Julie? Do you have any funny upperclassmen stories?
Julie's like a
Thanks.
senior now.
Well, I mean, when she was a
Yeah.
youngin'
You're-
on the team.
Yeah, youngin.
Well, I'm trying to remember, but a while back, I mean, 1671 was a completely different team back then, right? Like, we were building out of hallways, and then we just got, we got Energy Academy, and from that point on, like, it was late nights every night. Even now, like, this build season, we have, like, actual, like, time restrictions so that members can actually go home, do homework, and go to sleep. But before that, it was just, you stay up as late as you need to get your work done. And, I remember last year, I was sitting in the ST room, and all of a sudden, I hear the SpongeBob song, I wanna go home! And I walk over, and I see our former Chief Executive Officer, Sophia Brown,
you're calling out Sophie?
with some other bird brains, and they're making a house for SpongeBob.
Last year!
And in the back, I see her with 2 monitors, or like 1 computer screen working on the engineering binder and the chairman's presentation, and then to the very right is the small tablet with all of the seasons of SpongeBob on her tablet. So every single time I walk past her, she's laughing about SpongeBob as she's working. And it's just crazy how we find ways to cope with the fact that we're working at robotics.
I remember actually during that same like time frame, I don't know how it ended up leading to this, but apparently just tons of team members started doing skits for Sophie.
Skits?
Yeah, they were doing like full on like pretending to be TV shows.
We have really silly moments sometimes.
They'll do push-ups. We'll run around the entire school.
Oh yeah, our programmers go for night runs to get the blood pumping through the brain.
Yeah.
I walk into the CAD room and the CAD members are just standing on the desk,
T-posing.
With the what is it, or the Halo theme playing in the background.
Oh yeah, it's like yeah.
I swear we're all okay, but it's just it's just those little moments that really make it. It really makes it worth it. Yeah. To be here all the time. Yeah, and
I'm really grateful to be on this team at this time.
Yeah,
because
especially with the team culture that's going on right now. Our members are so nice to each other, and like when I hear the seniors talk about what our team was like before, I'm just really glad that we've been able to grow over the years and just make our team more friendly and like, accepting of new people.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, definitely to provide a little bit of insight into that. So what? Oh yeah, but definitely. Just to provide a little bit of insight on that, I joined like about 4 years ago. I don't really remember. I'm old, but pretty much we've had a lot of team like culture changes, and just I feel like most of it has been just how we've gone about our new member orientation and recruiting members. Like we've been really our leaders are getting a lot more like mentorship and training on how to lead members, because before it was really hard to get just that engagement between leaders and members, because there just wasn't they didn't know how to communicate with each other. So I mean, for the past several years, as I was writing the business plan, communication was always a threat to the team, and definitely by now it has that issue has resolved, not completely, but it has improved a lot because of our mentorship, because of our amazing group of kids that we try to reach out to. We try to appeal to them with our our new member orientation, having scavenger hunts, when we try to appeal to them and give them the first experience that they want and that they didn't know they needed. Yeah. So definitely this year, by making those little over the years, by making those little tweaks to the team, and just being able to change our strategies up a bit and
innovate.
And cater and start having our leaders start being more aware of how to interact with members. It really improved, and this year we have a lot of really dedicated freshmen. I mean, half of our team are
we have a lot of freshmen.
I looked at our demographics.
50%.
A quarter of our team is freshmen.
Quarter.
Half of our team is comprised of new,
new?
First time
new members.
Oh wow.
First time robotics members. So seeing how many of and usually kids before my year, a lot of kids left because they didn't realize what they were getting into. It was very intense. The program was very intense. But now everything it's a lot better. So
yeah. But as with many great things, it all takes time and progress. So for all of you viewers out there, working on something big or having aspirations to accomplish something that's never been accomplished before, just remember that it takes time. Things don't come out of the blue. Sometimes they do, but not all the time. It's very rare. It's not something you can expect. You have to build towards it. It's all a steady progression to where you plan on being. So just remember, it takes time. And this is coming from a member of a team that's 15 years old.
Yeah.
I'm 17.
Yeah, the team is.
I'm 15.
We have members where that are younger than the team.
Exactly. Just remember, it all takes time. And on that note, I'd like to close off Bird Talk. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah. It's been great.
Yeah, it was really fun catching up.
On that note, see you on the next episode of Bird Talk, featuring Elijah Hernandez,
Julie Nguyen.
And Anika Garza.